Throughout our lives, we've been taught that perception is reality. If we perceive something in a certain way, then because it makes sense to us, it must be true. You know the saying, seeing is believing, right? But here's where it gets interesting, especially when you look at it from different angles. Let's take economics. For example, in the stock market, we're taught that perception truly drives reality. When people feel confident about the economy, they're willing to invest, take risks, which ultimately creates a bullish market. On the other hand, if there's perception that a recession is coming, then people hold back, the market drops, and we enter into a bear market. It's all about how people perceive the situation. But now let's take a dive deeper into this. I've been working on a powerful idea that flips the whole concept on its head. In the military, there's an ancient strategy that is taught to shift from perception to perspective. Let me explain. Perception is personal. It's how we as individuals view the world. But perspective? That's something bigger. It's about how the world looks when you step outside of your own experience and see things from another person's point of view. In competitive situations or even survival scenarios, making that shift from perception to perspective can literally mean the difference between winning and losing, or even surviving. For example, in a hostage situation, one of the first things that hostages learn is how to shift their thinking, to see things not just from their own limited perspective, but from the perspective of the captor. This shift can be crucial. It can create leverage, give the hostage an upper hand, and even potentially save their life. Now let's talk about something that we all deal with: interpersonal conflict. Whether in business, relationships, or everyday life, we're constantly interacting with others. Our job as leaders collaborates as team members to work together toward a common goal, and sometimes that means persuading others, understanding their viewpoint, and working from a place of mutual benefit. But here's the thing. Most of us get stuck in our own perception. We also get fixated on how we see things, and that it's hard to actually step outside of ourselves. And that's where the shift to perspective comes in. When we can see the world from someone else's eyes, understanding their problems, their hopes, their fears, that's when we can find real solutions. Think about a salesperson. If they're only focused on closing the deal and making a commission, it's all about them. But when they step into the other person's shoes, understand their needs, and truly try to solve the problem with the right investment, suddenly that salesperson is no longer selfish. They've become selfless. This shift creates a win-win situation. It's a better way to approach business, life, and relationships. I'm on a journey right now, a journey to get unstuck from seeing things from my own perception and to embrace a broader perspective in everything I do. As the CEO of Dubb, a parent, and a citizen, I'm committed to this shift, and I invite you to join me on this journey. As a fellow student, after all, perception isn't always reality, but perspective, that's where the real truth lies. Thanks for tuning in today. If you found value in this conversation, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments how you've shifted your perception to perspective in your own life. Until next time, keep looking at the world through a new lens. Stay curious. See you soon.